So you guys have glued in your leads to your notebooks, and you've had a few minutes to kind of look over them and refresh your brain because I know you guys have kind of already looked at some of these before. Some of them may be new, but we're going to go ahead and go over some. When I'm reading some examples, um, or when you read any story, I want you to think to yourself, what exactly has this author done that I could try? Like, how could I apply this to my personal narrative? Or how does the author lead into the story? How does the author hook the reader to say, "Hey, I want to read more"? So we're going to listen to a couple of stories, and I want you to be thinking of how it could apply to you. So here is the first story, Peter's Chair. It says Peter stretched as high as he could. There, his tall building was finished. Crash! Down it came. Shh! Called his mother. You'll have to play more quietly. Remember, we have a new baby in the house. Okay, so there are quite a few different leads that they have in here. So take a second and talk to your people about it, and then we'll share. The next one is Owl Moon. It says, it was late one winter night, long past my bedtime, when Pa and I went owling. There was no wind. The trees stood still as giant statues, and the moon was so bright that the sky seemed to shine. Somewhere behind us, a train whistle blew, long and low, like a sad, sad song. Okay, so think about what type of introductions that are the type of lead that this author used to grab your attention. How could you use it in your story, in your narrative? Now, let's look at, this was my triple timeline. With my fishing story, what kind of strong lead do you think I should use? Maybe the sound effect or the flashback. Maybe I could say, I could start off with, I'll never forget the day that I should have trusted my gut instinct. And then I can lead into seeing the clouds in the distance and stuff like that. Okay. Next thing that you're going to do is you are going to choose two of the introduction, two of the leads, and you're going to try them out. You're going to create two different ones and apply them to your story. You're going to have about 10 minutes to do so. You can do it in your notebook. So turn to the writing section and create two new leads in your notebook.